Okay. At parang may mali. Andali lang. Dapat record with... yeah, we're good. So, just share screen lang pala. So, good afternoon. Actually, it's already good evening. So, welcome for our week 5. So, let me share my screen, including the sound, para at least may idea kayo what will happen. All right, there we go. Dali lang. Okay, there you go. So, makikita niyo yung screen ko, guys. Let's go here. Oops. Wait. Bakit nandito na? Dali. Ako, ang laki. Okay. So, we are already in week 5. Your week 4 is your final midterm exam. So, week 5, we are going to study solfeggio, singing with Kodaly Method. Okay. Wait lang, may pumapasok. Okay, so for the solfeggio singing, let's go through. At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to do the following. First, explain the importance of solfeggio singing, discuss and demonstrate properly the Kodaly method, and of course, sing and perform the soprano part or tenor part of the solfeggio song. So these are the things that we need to do for this module. So let's proceed. So you have here your prior knowledge. Wait lang, it's na ito. Singing is the act of producing musical sound with the voice and augments regular speech by the use of a sustained tonality, rhythm, and variety of vocal techniques. So what will you do now is to write 1 to 2 sentences regarding the importance of singing in our daily life. So recitation na naman tayo dito. So ilagay nyo, that is 5 points recitation. So we go through with that. Kanya-kanya na kayo ng reaction dyan. Next, we go through with acquiring new knowledge. So this is our main topic for this module. What is solfeggio? Okay, so by and by you will be singing a song or the solfeggio song. But for now, let's try to discuss what is solfeggio. If we're talking about solfeggio, solfeggio sometimes called as the sight singing, or sometimes they connote as a ear training. So training sa tenga. So ear training. So it is ability to read and sing music at sight. That's why we have first sight reading. You should know how to read notes with the different stuff, whether it is F clef or treble clef or G clef ang tawag. So this is an incredibly important skill for all musicians. So how do you develop this skill? Okay, so how you develop these skills? There are a couple of different systems and each one of different values. I'm going to explore this and you can decide what the best course of the action is for you. So we have here, I grew up with a method called movable do or solfege. Sometimes movable do in the key of C, pag sinabi nating movable do, lahat do, depending on the different keys. For example, we are in the key of C, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If we're in the key of D, do, re, the re is the movable do. So we have re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, re. That's the movable do. Yung meaning, if we're talking about it's a modulation of your tonic sound, diba? Naalala niyo yung degrees of tones natin. We have tonic, supertonic, especially doon sa ating harmony topic before. So, for the movable do, or it's sometimes, this is how you sing in terms of solfeggio, meaning you're singing it with a solfege. Parang may solfege, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Those are the sofa syllable. Very common movie na if napanood nyo yung The Sound of Music. So, may nakapanood na ba sa inyo ng The Sound of Music? Meron ba? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, kung may nakapanood ng The Sound of Music, that is a 3 hours movie. Ganun katagal. So with the Von Trapp family and Maria itself, actually lahat sila buhay pa hanggang ngayon. After more than 50 years, nagkita-kita ulit sila. So you can search that in YouTube na the Von Trapp family plus the Maria, buhay pa rin sila until now. So during, I think that is 40s or 50s na movies natin. So ganun nakatagal yon. So the importance of music, of course, in terms of solfege is you should know how to sing notes using the different solfege like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So that's the main thing that we need to go. So this is important remembrance because this is not the case to come to fixed do or solfege. In fixed do, solfege C is always do, and re is D, and so on. So it will depend, nga, sabi ko sa inyo, it will depend on the, I call this, wait lang na to. No. Ayan, may lumalabas sa screen ko, nagpa-pop out. Okay, so usually the advantage of this, if you are playing musical instrument, it will guide you. Kaya may natawag tayong movable. So anyway, you just go through with that. Scan nyo lang ito. And then the last thing we need to address is how to deal with accidentals. Sharp. Pag sinabi accidentals, those are sharps, natural sign, double sharp, double flat, or flat. These are simply ignored in fixed do, solfege, but it's movable. So we need an extra syllable. So instead of the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, it's the normal way how to sing it. Pagdating sa sharps, ito, as ascending type. So we have do, that is do. And then we have re, do sharp, that is D, D-I. So do sharp is D in the sofa syllable or in the tone names. Do sharp is also known as D, or do sharp or D, and then re. And then re sharp will become re. And then we have mi, and then fa. Mi and fa, wala kasi siyang black key sa gitna. If you're facing the piano, wala siyang black key. While do and re, meron siyang black key. White, black, white. So the accidental is sharp, do sharp. Re sharp is re. And then mi and fa, there's no black key. Kaya mi jump to fa. And then fa to sol, merong black key sa gitna, which is fa sharp. Fa sharp or fi, F-I. Sol. Sol sharp between sol and la, the black key. So so, si, la. And then la sharp is also known as li, L-I. And then T, do. So if you do that, scales, do, di, re, mi. So dahan-dahan siyang umaakyat. It's step by step. Unlike with the normal scale or the C major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. While for ascending chromatic, meaning step by step, all white keys and black keys will be passing each note. So wala kang lalagpasan. So in short, you're going to sing the notes, all notes will be passed. Kumbaga madadaanan lahat, even the sharps. So that is ascending. So every time you have a sharp symbol, you change your do, re, mi, fa, sol, second letter to letter I. Like do, di, re, ri, mi. Pag nag-sharp yan, ang sagot is fa. Kasi nga wala naman kasing black key. So ang sagot doon is fa. Fa, fi, so, si, si. And then la sharp is li, ti, and do. T and do, there's no black key. So pag T sharp, do ang sagot. So ganun lang yan. So usually this is the 13th note. Pag sinabing chromatic scale, ascending. Now pababa. So if we're going down, this is very important. If ascending is letter I, ang descending is letter E. Medyo lalambot siya. Kasi pag sharp, matigas. Kapag flat, medyo malambot. Okay, actually I already informed this to you during our lecture in note reading. Nabanggit ko to, if you try to recall or you try to recall the videos. Nandun yon. Nabanggit ko rin to sa inyo. Although, mas clarify lang ngayon. So for descending, starting from do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, te, meaning T flat. T flat is te, and then from ti, la, From the la, you have your flat symbol. La flat is le. And then sol. Sol flat is se. And then we have fa, mi, me, re. And then we have here from mi to mi flat is me. From re, paano yun sir? Di ba nabagit ko sa inyo natin na pag re, pag palalambutin mo pa yung re from flat. So re, paano yan? Wala nga ng double E. No, it is ra. So nabanggit ko rin sa inyo yan noon. Ra. And then do. So that is the descending. So do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. So that is descending chromatic scale. Gets? Okay, what are the advantage of solfeggio? Bakit natin, ba't kailangan ng solfeggio? Sometimes, solfeggio singing, one advantage here is, of course, you should know how to read notes. That's one very obvious advantage, note reading. Especially if you read notes and then sometimes you see it, kailangan naririnig mo din. Then once a student entertains solfege, the world music opens to them. When the syllable are associated with note, students as they develop their musicianship can mentally hear pitches and sing them with the first time they see the score. That's why pag nilapagan ko kayo ng pyesa or score or repertoire ang tawag doon, yung musical piece, you should know how to sing it. In short, pag mayroon tayong pyesa, there is a guide for you. What is the proper pitch? Yun. So, like with the Philippine National Anthem na binigay ko sa inyo, I already showed you the pieces, your guide, kung kailan siya tataas, for soprano, alto, tenor, bass, ganun din yun. So, as we go through with that, solfeggio makes sight singing easier. Of course, because especially if you are well skilled in note reading, it will be more efficient to determine the right pitches. Okay, students of solfeggio learn to sight reading or sight sing. They can sing the notes printed on the page of the first time the first time they see them. So, ganun yan usually. Pag mayroong piyesa as a real musician, usually they rely on notes. But for those musicians who call this yung tenga o tawag na widow. Kumbaga parang they don't read notes but they can play. Meron yung mga ganon. Or meron yung mga kumakapa-kapa. For example, you're playing the guitar, you should know how to play the guitar but you don't know how to read notes using the guitar. Meron din ganun kasi. Especially if you are mga enthusiast guitarist. Pag mga classical guitarist kasi nakanote lahat ng mga piyesa tinutugtog nila or songs or music they play, it's written on a manuscript or musical piece. So that's one advantage. Make sightseeing easier. Then we have here connection. What is Kodaly method? So this is the very important also to remember while reading notes, especially for the kids. Na if you will be in the field soon, ito na yung pinaka very applicable na pwede nyong ituro sa mga kids. So how is it? There are almost as many approaches of learning music as there are musicians. Every teaching style has the philosophy behind it. And this philosophy influence that is taught and how it is taught. An interactive collaboration and highly kinesthetic Kodaly method of learning music was developed by Hungarian composer named Zoltán Kodaly. So, si Zoltán Kodaly, the one who created this Kodaly method, is in the early 20s. It combines several powerful techniques for developing the core skills of musicianship. So in short, if you don't have musical piece, pag wala kayong pyesa, you can use this one, Kodaly method. Pag sinabi natin Kodaly method, in short, we're doing a hand signal. These are the hand signals of the sofa syllables, yung mga solfeggio natin. So in line with our solfeggio, there are hand signals to remember or to know. So this is the life of Zoltán Kodály. You just go through, konting lang to, basic lang to, mga three paragraphs. So the most important is the Kodaly method itself. So, palakin nga natin ng konti para makita nyo. Lipat tayo sa kabila. Yan. Okay. So we have here do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Alright. So, yung do, kita ba? Close fist. Your palm is facing down, close fist. Do. And usually, do is located sa navel, sa pusod. Kung baka pagtatayo, ito. Kita ba? Patay, di ako kita. Nawala si Maestro. Dali. Bakit niya nawala? Anyway, nawawala ako. So sa pusod yung close fist. So close fist, do, re, medyo slanted, so angat. So every time the note goes up, kailangan umaangat din. So do, navel, re, ganyan, re. Mi, straight, pero on the diaphragm, sa baba. Mi, we have fa, sol, open palm, but your palm should be facing your body or chest, sol, la, so between your neck and mouth, so sa baba na lang, la, and ti, the forehead, and do. Ganyan, so do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Again, do sa navel, dito sa navel mo. Do, re, umaangat. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So, after our Zoom meeting, practicein nyo na to, okay? So, as much as possible, ma-memorize nyo na yung I call this, how to do this. So, you can follow the illustration. So, again, do is close fist, palm facing down, close fist. Then re, open palm, slightly slanted. Re, mi, taas nyo lang konti, straight. And then you have fa, palm facing, kung saan kayo nakaharap, fa. And then sol, your palm is facing your chest. So, i-reverse nyo lang. So, again, fa, parang approve na thumbs down or dislike, pero hindi siya ganyan, ganyan, fa, and then sol, open palm, but the palm is facing your chest, sol, and then la, ti, atras ako konti, and do. And then as you go up, do, re, higher re, higher mi, yan, higher mi, higher fa. So it's the same hand signal, mas mataas nga lang. So that is how to do the Kodaly method. Meaning it is the hand signal for sofa syllable. That's the main purpose of Kodaly methods. That's why pag may kids kayo, okay, children, let's try to sing do, mi, sol, sol, mi, do. Especially pag nandun tayo sa elevator, do, mi, sol, do, sol, mi, do. Di ba pag nasa SM tayo, naririnig natin yung ganong pitch or sound. So pwede nating example yun or any type of singing style using the Kodaly method. Alright? So naintindihan ba guys ang Kodaly method? As well as the solfeggio. Solfeggio is more on ear, improving the ear. And then at the same time application, we do the Kodaly method hand in hand with the solfeggio as well as Kodaly method. Did you understand? Hello? Ayun, nag-approve. Do you have question? Before we proceed with the activity, do you have question?
None, sir.
None, sir.
Sige. Okay. So, binigay ko na yung most important thing to remember for solfeggio and Kodaly. You just go through with this. Basahin nyo lang to. Philosophy of Kodaly, the central principle of Kodaly, or Kodaly for children, and then for adults, similar approach, and difference with the ORF approach. So this is back-to-back with the ORF approach. So, kwan lang to. Pag sabi of our approach is almost the same hand signal, pero iba lang. But we focus on Kodaly, hand signal. So Orff Arthurs medyo advanced na yan. Medyo malilito na yung mga bata. So we go through with the most important and most easiest way, which is the Kodaly method. So binigay ko lang yung mga samples dyan. Okay? So, sir, ano yung gagawin natin activity? So what is our main activity? Now we have the solfeggio song. So by and by, of course, i-blurred ko to. I will be blurring this. Pag na-upload ko to, hindi ko siya pwedeng i-upload. Why? Kasi magiging copyright. So pag play natin to, let's try to hear it. So by and by later, pag in-upload ko na to sa YouTube, for those who were not able to attend today's Zoom meeting, hindi nyo makikita. So swerte kayo. Although pwede nyo naman i-click kasi makikita nyo sa canvas. So let's try to hear. Okay. So I hope naririnig nyo. Naririnig nyo ba? Those are kids.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mga elementary yan who also perform Kodaly method. So this is the solfege song. Sometimes you can hear first voice, second voice, and then interactive of pitches. So hindi siya unison. Oh, yan o. Kodaly method. Merong first voice, soprano, alto part. Ending part. Solfeggio. That's the last word. Try natin kung meron mas mabilis. Okay, try natin. Kodaly with Kodaly method. Okay, this is the Kodaly method with the solfeggio song. Wala pa yung notes. Pwede rin ganyan. Tingnan niyo, iba yung note nila dito. While they're singing the notes, they're performing the Kodaly method. So in short, from different notes, para siya naging canon style or pattern ba. So it's a mixture of different notation. Higher left, higher do. So it's a combination, hindi siya pare-pares. So it depends on your part, whether you are soprano 1, soprano 2, alto 1, or tenor and bass. All right. So let's proceed. So this is a sample of the solfege song. Next. Oh, ba't ayaw na mag-move? Wawawin. So we have here read notes on the stuff from our read the notes on the stuff, sofa syllable, style singing, then apply the corresponding Kodaly Method. Concentrate on your respective voice. So whether soprano for ladies or tenor. Actually, dalawa lang yung ginawa kong part. So ito rin ginagawa ng for the several batches, ito din. But you will be singing with the piano na downloaded na makikita rin dito. So let's try to see this. Ayan. So solfeggio song. Zoom natin. So we have here mi sol la. So mi sol la, re, fa, re, sol. So soprano lang, soprano sing. Hindi sa piano. So try natin. Actually may naka-ready ako dito sa pan. So let's try to. Okay. So let me. Ayan. Dito lang sa finale para marinig. And I'm not sure kung maririnig nyo. I'm not sure. Let me know kung may sound. Oh. Subukan natin. Pakinggan muna natin. One round. Naririnig nyo ba? May sound ba?
Meron, sir.
Okay, good. At least may sound. Sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And then, piano. Go back. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Sol, re, mi, dalawang note yan. So the first soprano as well as the second soprano. First soprano will be singing the mi part. Second soprano will be singing the do part. Higher do, higher mi at the same time. So that is how to sing it for the soprano part. So balik tayo dito sa. So kung nakikita niyo yan, that is soprano. You know, soprano. Next, we have tenor. Paano kantahin sa tenor? Sa tenor, wait, baba natin ulit. Let's play it. Wait. I-mute nga natin yung i-unmute natin yung okay, para marinig sa sa tenor lang to, tenor. For the gentleman. Tinanggal ko yung soprano part. Listen. Sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Then, we have repeat sign, go back to the jump. So, usually pag gawin natin sa kanya, with the la, 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 sol, 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 fa, 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 mi, do. 1, 2, si, mi, la, do, la, sol, si, do, do, fa, mi, re, sol, sol, do, mi, do, fa, si, mi, la, do, la, sol, do, re, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, re, mi, so continue sa do. Then balik tayo sa soprano. Tanggalin ko yung tenor part. I-mute ko yung tenor. Buksan natin soprano. Okay, let's try to sing. There you go. Yeah, narinig niya. So you will start singing here. Mi, sol, la. Mi, sol, la. Re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol. Mi, sol, la. Re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And then for this, pwede nang gumawa ng many actions. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Sol, re, si, do. Parang yun sa kombinasyon. Right? Sir, ang hirap-hirap naman yan. So, ang gagawin natin, we will follow this. May nakita ko sa kwan, medyo call this, balik tayo sa ating module. So, may nakita ko dito. So, this is the solfeggio. Actually, nandito yung pyesa for your guide. Then after that, ito tayo. So, you have here 10 points for your tonality, timing, 5 points Kodaly Method. 10 points. So, how to do it? So, let's try to play it. Mamaya, i-blur ko pa din kasi bawal ipakita, no? So, we have here. This is the thing na isasabit niyo. For the ladies or soprano, pwede kumuha ng action. It's up to you. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Sige, go on. Interaction. Kung gusto niyo. Then repeat sign again. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol. Mi, sol, la, re, fa, re, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, re, sol, sol, do. Do, mi, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. Do, mi, do, fa, si, re, si, mi. La, do, la, fa, re, sol, sol. So, ganyan guys, pag sa soprano. Pero siyempre, voice niya na yun. So, pasensya na, medyo pinapause tayo. And I'm not really a singer, I'm more an instrument. So, ang ating, so that will, so, proper tonality, timing, and then Kodaly method. So, you need to record yourself. So, kung baka like singing. And then, especially for those who are recording, magpakita kayo kasi doon ko makikita if you're doing the Kodaly method. And this is the -1 na gagamitin nyo. Okay? So ito yung -1. I-play nyo to, then you do perform nila. So to make it faster, isulat nyo na lang yung mga notes. Then you try to hear it. Then ulit nyo lang, then pakinggan nyo lang. And then of course, bibigyan ko kayo ng pyesa. Isasend ko sa group chat. So everything will be sent sa group chat for clarity. And then of course, you can submit this of course hanggang finals natin. Okay? Pero as much possible gawin niyo na kasi nga magse-select tayo so that we can combine kung sino may the best para as a whole class kayo. I-edit natin as one, then masama